Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
And for Howard, his parents raised him to keep a smile on his face and stay upbeat and remain positive. He's done all those things and still competed in the rough and tumble world of pro basketball.
Yeah, and yet some of his peers and contemporaries have gone at him. Durant, for instance, Kobe Bryant called him soft. Byron Scott questioned his design. Guys go about their work in different manners. That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Corner shot. And the rejection by James. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Rockets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And here's Love from the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 6 points for Kevin Love. Smith, no good.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Irving for 3. And the shot is good. Now just a 2-point Houston lead.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from him.
And it's Ariza in the corner. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Beverly against Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Again, Irving missing. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Now here's Irving. Harden missing his last shot. Dishes to Irving. .121 left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. James, that's a 2-pointer. And the shot falls short this time. Rockets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Harden, that's good.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Irving against Beverly for 3. The rebound by Harden.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Houston making some changes. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the call will be against Ty Lawson. It's LeBron with the drive. And on the way from Irving for three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Irving from long range. No good on the buzzer beater. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Here's Lawson. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Pulling out the wings, it's Shumpert, LeBron. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving at the one spot. Brewer dishes to Lawson. Fires from deep. The Cavaliers trailed by 6 and finished off by Shumpert.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And here's LeBron outside. Love, no good.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Rockets leading by 4. Here's Thornton. Some solid defense there from Irving.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Back to Shumpert. To the paint. Looking to get it going. And it's Irving missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And that one's good. 6 points for Iman Shumpert.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
Lawson's against Irving. The screen from Thompson. Off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Kicks it to LeBron. The offensive rebound.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page. With the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach was giving to his team. The game's still in question, but he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down, a close game. This is where you show the preparation and the time you've put in. Kevin, we'll see if they respond.
Thank you, Doris. Irving attacking. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Harden has a wide open look. Good on the triple. Harden's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Howard kicks to Beverly. And here's Harden for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And stolen by Ariza. And stolen by Love. It's taken away by Smith. And here's Beverly. A good look from Harden. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Now, here's Thompson. Harden missing his last shot. And that one's good. And that's 19 points for Kyrie Irving.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Passes it to Beverly. Smith dishes to Harden. Harden missing again. Cleveland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. LeBron kicks to Love. Love with another miss.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Irving. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Here's Beverly. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
That steal was the product of active hands and outstanding defensive awareness there.
And so they foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're losing by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the three. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
At the line for your Rockets, Patrick Beverly.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 5. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know, and not only do you want to draw up a score here, but it's got to be a quick one.
Yeah, it has to be quick. They've got to convert, and then there has to be an immediate foul.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
Patrick Beverly. At the line for 2.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be.